Algebra 2. Today we're going to condense and solve log equations. So we have this equation. We have two logs on one side of the equal sign with an addition sign. You'll learn from our last lesson that to condense, when you have addition, you multiply. So this becomes log base 6 of x times x minus 5 equals 2. Let's go ahead and simplify this. Log base 6 of x squared minus 5x equals 2. We have it in the form log equals number. From there, we would switch it into exponential form. So the 6 is our base. So the 6 we drop. We raise it to the second power, and that equals x squared minus 5x. Let's go ahead and simplify that. So we get 36. So we have a quadratic here, and I only know how to solve quadratics when they're set equal to 0. So I would subtract the 36 over to the other side. So I have this quadratic, and I can factor that one in my head. I need factors of negative 36 that add to negative 5. So that factors x minus 9, x plus 4. From factor form, you're going to have to take this and write two equations, set it equal to 0. So x equals 9 and x equals negative 4. From here, you always need to check. So anytime you get two answers, you have to look back up at your original problem, and you need to substitute these values in. Log of 9 minus 5 is 4. That's okay, that's going to work. X equals negative 4. So I have log base 6 of negative 4. Well, that immediately doesn't work because we cannot take the log of a negative number. So x equals 9 is my good answer. Next one. I have two logs on the right-hand side. This time, they are separated by subtraction. So I learned in the last lesson that when you have subtraction, they condense together with division. 2 equals log 50x divided by 5. So now it's also in the form of log equals number. So now we need to switch this into exponential form. This one doesn't have a base. So if there's no base, it's always an implied 10. So that's the common base. So put your 10 down as the base. Now we're going to move it into exponential form. So I have 10 to the second power. Oh, we should go ahead and simplify that. So 50 divided by 5 equals 10x. Go ahead and square that. So 100 equals 10x. Divide both sides by 10. And x equals 10. The other kind of problem that we haven't done yet involves the power property. So I have 2 times log base 7 of x. So anytime that you have multiplication, this 2, it's going to move back and it's going to come here and it's going to move to the exponent position. So this is now log base 7 of x squared. You have to condense the log on the right as well. So we have addition. Addition you condense with multiplying. So this is log base 7 of 27 times 3. Simplify that. So now I have it down where I have log equals log. As long as you have the same base, you can drop the bases, and I get x squared equals 81. I'm going to take the square root of both sides, and x equals plus or minus 9. Remember, you always have to go in and check. If x equals positive 9, that's okay. I can take the log of a positive number, so x equals 9. If you plug negative 9 in there, you can't take the log of a negative number, so I have an extraneous answer, and x equals 9 is my only good answer. Hope this helps, Algebra 2.